Hey collective. I was literally channeling this message where like did I forget already? Yo, terrified if I did. That's for sure. Channeling this message. Warbirds, woodpeckers. Fuck. Why did I snatch it from me like that? Can I have it back? What? Oh, okay, thank you. So to people for like people who really get into like talking to their spirit guides and their angels and shit like that, like you really do begin to like openly like talk to these energies, right? Especially if you're a content creator and you do like readings or you do any content where you're talking to a fucking camera. It's like you know that you're talking to like people, but like to have like a gift where you know like what people you're talking to and shit like that from behind the camera is lit, right? But then also like from the outside looking in, if you aren't making content, right, and you just like quote unquote talk to yourself, but you're really talking to spirit, people from the outside looking in who don't believe in understanding spirit the way that you do view you as being crazy. Like they view you as being insane. Like because they're like, oh my god, this person is talking to themselves. Like what's wrong with them? Like I remember, I think when I was in middle school, it was the first time I had somebody like question like they're like, oh, how do you know they're not talking to anybody? Like how do you know that they're not talking to somebody? Like they could be talking to a ghost. And like I think they said it jokingly, but like I don't think it was jokingly. Like when I was little, I was like, oh, you know too? I was like, damn, what the fuck? Being like, but I didn't have like the words, the verbiage to like explain these things or understand these things, right? So it's just like it's happening, and I'm just, this is my world, like this is my reality. So I'm not really like focused on like, you know how they say kids are selfish. Like I was never like selfish to where I didn't understand, because I was an empath, so I understood like other people's like feelings and shit like that. But there was a point in my life where like I didn't, and I had to learn that lesson, right? And it's like, oh damn, like you know it too, and I experience it and you experience it, and like you have words to talk about it, like teaching me how to talk about what I'm experiencing, right? And like that's just learning in school. But like I don't know, I think that's crazy how like perception and perspective really just can like, it changes the whole reality. And just today I was thinking about like, yo, like imagine, fucking imagine, well I guess we all have imagined it because we've all lived that life where like people just don't, like they don't have that perception of that reality. And I feel like more and more today, I feel like I'm coming across so many people who have that perception of reality, right? And like not only just have it, but like also respect it in another person. I just seen a woodpecker, and when I went to the bus, Spirit told me to stop at the park. So I stopped at the park and I missed the first bus, and I caught the second one, and I met this girl. And when I seen her, I was like, "Oh, you're different like me." Like, it was instant, like, "Girl, like, hey, like, girl was Gucci." But she came and she came over talking to me. I don't know what group she was a part of or whatever was going on, but she said that she was like just going around talking to people, connecting with them about Jesus and like praying and stuff like that. And like, I don't know. I know she has a gift. I know she has a gift, right? And I know she's like informal on the Bible. I don't know her, you know, but she prayed with me. And you know, at first, y'all, I was hesitant because I was like, I don't really want nobody, just anybody praying over me. I was very hesitant. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I grabbed, I'm like, what's the worst that can happen at this point? Like, but like, I grabbed her hand and she started praying, and I was like, yeah, true. I could feel it too. I could feel it. And she did some like prophecies over my life. Like, who's to say if this girl doesn't watch my YouTube channel and she knows things about me that would make me seem like, oh, you're like me too, right? Like, I also have to think like that as well. Like, and that's the polarities of my life now. Like, it's never just, even intuitively, if I know, like, I'm still reading into what it is that I don't know, because the things that I do know come to me so easily and effortlessly. The stuff that I don't know is the stuff that I know that I have to learn. So I'm like carousing for it. Like, literally though. So yeah, and I just seen that bird and I was like, dang. It was nice to, it was like a chain reaction of like conversation, people around us hearing us, changing their energy, like her and I both having styles. The fact that I seen her grill before, like, and I knew how she would tell me she did it, like the fact that I've prophesized everything that it is that I continue to experience. Like, I just control time right now. Watching some people, I just control time right now. I just slowed a bunch of people down just to watch me, like dead ass. Like, I just seen that. Like, this shit is wild to me, y'all. And like on my way back, I seen lightning. I seen thunder. I looked up something about the bird and it told me something about thunder. And now I'm looking at thunder gods and like, y'all know, well, if you don't know, now you know. I love Thor. Thor is one of my favorite superheroes. He's not my most favorite, but he is one of my favorite. I love Thor because like, even in the digression and the regression and the suppression, like, of Thor, like Thor's journey as a man with the power, right? It's just like wild to me. I just seen like the craziest thing. To control the thunder? Like, what? And y'all know I gotta read on like who controls the thunder now, like what the thunder gods are, because I feel like that god is trying to connect with me. Like, today has been such a spiritual day. They had me in the dungeon at work, girl, all day. Didn't want me to come out. And I knew this day would happen this way because I prophesized that too. And I was supposed to get mad and just be upset and just not be having a good day and be all, but no, because you can't steal my life. Like, people don't understand. My life, you could put me anywhere, bitch, and I'll have fun. Like, I'm gonna make some shit fun. I'm gonna make some shit, whatever the fuck it is that it needs to be in order for it to get to where it needs to go to. And in order for it to do that, baby, time is gonna fly by. So what are we gonna do until then? Like, seriously. But I just realized, like, these words, like, when we think about mental health and shit, like, these are spiritual experiences. And I feel like I want to talk about this. And I feel like this is something that I just want to channel out and like receive from my ancestors and like the higher realms, because yo, they've been touching me lately. Oh my god, I'm seeing so much stuff right now. Oh my gosh. Yo, what? Not y'all pulled up on me. Now I said something, y'all pulled up on me, and I see you. This is crazy. This is getting wild, y'all. This is crazy. But I want to talk about like these mental illnesses and shit, yo, because it's crazy how like I've been having people examine me to see if I'm crazy, and then they come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy and I'm actually fucking intelligent. I'm actually fucking very fucking smart. And it's intimidating to people, and they're like, we gotta stop her. Even you collective, they're like, we gotta stop them before they remember. Like, now I understand when they say before you remember who you are, because it's like knowing and embodying are like so many different things. Confirmation, if you heard the horn beat, it's two different things, and I truly understand that, because I have learned that lesson. Like I was just talking about, bitch. I wouldn't have the perception had I not had experienced it. I could have had it from a perception from a movie, of course. Like that's what they're created for. But there's a bat, yo, and bats also represent mental illness. Like they represent dark shit, but it also represents good shit too. And everything is just one big one. What that boy be saying? He said kerfuffle. I like that word. It's funny. Um, yeah. But nah, yo. This shit's crazy as hell. I'm just like, the more I learn. And then also like shout out to the spirit guides, the ancestors that like are living and reincarnated. There's a reason why we're all not there's a reason why we're all not um like you, because you don't have to be related to be a part of somebody's lineage. There's the orange cat. Me and the orange cat are acquainting ourselves with each other. I feel like he just was around here and he was just listening to me talk, to be completely honest, because he was over here like 2 seconds ago and then he ran away because he gets scared. Still, he's very skittish, you know. He's an orange cat. He's still trying to like trust me, even though I feed him often. He's hard to win over. He looked at me, then walked away. He's like, okay. Maybe he hasn't seen enough of my personality. You know, cats build trust and like bond. Like their cats are observers. Like, you know, they be sitting around, they observe everything in the spiritual, in the waking world. Like, yeah, they do. They surely do. I like that. Which is why I can see why I would be a cat. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had to channel. Like, I definitely want to talk about mental illness. I definitely want to talk about what that relates to in the spiritual, and like I guess maybe speak from my own personal experiences on it, because that's essentially that's what I'm doing. I'm talking from my perspective. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's cute. Yeah, shit's wild right now. That's crazy. But yeah, not that it's cute. Like it's cute. Like it's cute, right? Like, and then I'm also like having an experience right now. Like, yo, I'm having an experience right now. Yo, I don't know how to explain this experience. Yo, I think I'm gonna do a reading. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna do a reading. Is that what we're gonna do? Oh shit! I almost tipped over. There we go. Oops. Also, I have to get. Like, I have to take a bite. I might, I need that. Such a burn lavender. Okay. Hold on. Let me get my cards, girl. noticing number synchronicities. Yeah. I really should have just picked this up and brought this whole thing over there. Honestly. I don't know what just happened, yo. I feel like I just unlocked. I just unlocked some, like, I don't know, yo. I just unlocked something in my frontal, what is it? Frontal cortex? Frontal lobe? I don't know. Frontal lobe? I don't know. Some part of your brain that most people don't reach. That's the part. This is Spirit just told me. What is this? I was just wondering what that was. Some recommendations for where I should get seeds from. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is too smoky. Dang, that burrito was so good though. I don't even know, like, I don't even know. Hey, give me a second. I need to pause the camera. Because I was not expecting to do a reunion. Okay. I'm here. I'm here. We're doing a reunion. I don't even know what this is. I feel like my higher self possessed my body. Like that. That's how I feel after today. I feel like today was supposed to be, or in another timeline where I didn't sin, right? Today was completely different. People know I'm super sensitive, but a lot of people don't know I'm super protected. Like super uber duper protected. Like beyond this realm, society. Y'all heard that horn? Like a lot of people don't know that. And I don't. I'm very mindful of how I use my power. I've been very calm. Because I know once I release, like, I want it to be so... I just want it to be so potent that it just makes everything fluid. Runs like water, baby. Effortlessly. I've been slowly stepping back into that energy. Yeah, 10 of coins. That's the abundance. That's the energy I'm talking about. Like, I feel abundant. I feel like the world just changed for me. Like, everything just shifted. I feel like y'all can feel that way too. Like, you know that this is like the epitome of like, I want to getting to that point. I'm getting to that point I've been dreaming about. I'm getting to that point to where I've been seeing this while I'm awake. Oh, and now it's finally happening. Yeah, 3 cups. Two cups. I can't even remember what the 5 look like right now. Right in my head. Because let it be separate. Sometimes you don't have to compare and contrast. Sometimes it's just what it is. But the compare and contrast creates the lesson. I feel like a lot of people feel like you learned enough. But that's because you know more than them. What makes people feel like they're smarter than you is that they can articulate something better than you. But you just like over and understand it. Why? Because you've had both experiences. On both sides of looking at the spectrum, right? The last 3 cards. Major Arcanas. Minor Arcana. I don't know. Major Arcana? Minor? What's this one? Is this a part of the Minor Arcana? I think it is. Elemental. 10 of Coins, 3 of Cups. I'm just looking at this like... Yo, I'm just looking at this spread right now and I'm like, yo, what? Yo. Okay. What? I also like to stay. I stand with all immigrants. True shit though. Ain't shit been the same since y'all done did what y'all done did. Nothing. Because there are certain people that get to stay. Because of who they know, what they do, what they're a part of. Yeah. This is wild. Justice. It's like, what? I get to do what? Yo, what is this? Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. I can't even say, I don't know what to say. It's almost as if like I don't want to spoil a surprise. 10 of Coins, 3 Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Chariot. Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, defining that the Ace of Cups. Queen of Coins, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups, Justice. I'm looking at the Six of Wands. King of Wands, Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, the Sun, the High Priestess. And I was just thinking about a download that I wrote for some math that I did that I never shared. And Justice came out here, the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Magician. I put Warrior. You will be using your intuition to bring balance into your life. Your metaphysical experience will be reflecting in your 3D existence. Getting justice in spiritual court. Yeah, a lot about balancing out situations for your Most High's good. So say like you have an experience that you experience, right? And it's like, yo, what? No, my goodness. No. You have an experience that doesn't allow you to it's wild. Yeah, what somebody manifested for you is about to become your reality. Some of you could be manifesting fertility, things you didn't know before coming to the light to balance out things you didn't know. Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Pisces, people helping you to bring balance into a situation, things being seen as they are and not the way someone is portraying them to be. People acknowledging how much you've grown. Finally getting justice. Calmly addressing the truth and allowing yourself the place to say what needed to purge. Allowing yourself to say what needs to purge any energy that doesn't belong to you. Not holding on to conflict. How does the Hermit utilize knowledge of the Magician to move the Chariot? Right? And that's the Hangman energy, right? It's almost like in the Hangman in the middle next to the Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune, like from this side, like you stayed in one spot while the wheel turned. It's like your energy like turned the wheel in whatever direction it was. It was a battle between energies. One was going this way and the other one was going another way. And it pulled you together to see whose energy was going to get the wheel to stop where they wanted it to. The Chariot, Knight of Swords. then there's movement, there's action, because there's understanding. The Nine of Swords energy always gives me like my energy when I'm really excited about a topic and my intuition is like pinging off. And I first started to like understand like what that was, right? Like, I would be eager to say stuff. I would be so eager to say stuff. I would say things and then my intuition would go off and then I would say what my intuition was saying, like pretty much finishing and starting a conversation. And like that's what that energy gives me, but it's like this excitement. Also urgency for somebody to come in and tell you something. And Seven of Cups with the Justice, like many options as to how something can be dealt with. Alright, life happens in a funny way. Yeah, the Devil and the Hermit. The Hermit can see the Devil very clearly, especially with the star. The star's giving me like the Devil is shining light on what spiritually is coming off of you, your essence. Where are you coming from spiritually? Yeah, also facing this inner demon inside. This is like closing out a fucking cycle. Like something's over with, yo. Something is over with. And it doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Because somebody already made like a decision to possibly speak about something, speak on the behalf of something. Yeah, I'm seeing that somebody betraying somebody. So, yeah, because you're going to have to deal with the karma regardless. If you did something, you're going to have to deal with the karma. So, yeah. I guess people are deciding to pick which karma will be lesser. Especially right now because this is a lot of shit going on. And then it's making me think about like stories and shit that you see on the TV or whatever. Like the reason people be doing shit, carrying all those burdens. The reason people really be doing shit, the spiritual reason behind it. Yo, they're like sacrificing people and it's an energy exchange and it's currency and it's blah blah blah. Like when you really like the tea of why shit happens, it changes the whole entire perspective, yo. I feel like that perspective alone can change people's trajectory. Like if you really knew how deep this goes, like if you knew why this stuff happens and how to avoid it. Yeah, mature woman can be carrying burdens or releasing burdens. Maybe somebody always had to be like mature, or somebody, you're mature for your age. Like that could have been something that people said to you, something that you didn't necessarily like either. Kind of made you feel uncomfortable. Nothing lasts forever, so make it count now. I feel like those struggles, those times when things are really, really hard, I feel like when it came to who you are and what you stand for, I feel like you really made it count. I feel like you really were yourself. You really developed your own character. Like, you really were in it. You didn't try to escape it. The Tower, cover of being uncovered, one of a kind, fire sign energy, 777, blessings, divine protection. You need to cut a soul tie you made. Okay, somebody, a mature woman could try to make a soul tie to you. Could be an Aries. This could also be someone who's not a woman, but like looks like a woman, or would like to look like a woman. Is transgender, okay? Raise somebody's hands. Yo. I just thought about, there was a channel message or something about, like, I don't know where I got this from, but Spirits wants me to talk about it, where it was a reading about a guy who was like transgender, but like it wasn't transgender. Like, it was really a guy who was pretending to be transgender so that he could change his identity. And like, this guy had like bruisings or something on his hand, and that's how you know. That's how you know. And I'm sitting here thinking in my head, like, was this person taking the identity of somebody that they got rid of, and they were going undercover, like, in the energy of that person, right? Like, I don't know. But remember I said ginger freckles are significant. Okay, you're gonna know because this person has like big hands, something about the knees, kneecaps are significant. There's like a group of people trying to apologize. Also, okay, but they're not doing it in the way that you would think like it would go. It's being done a completely different way.